Hi, my name is Ashraf. I'm a student here at Penn State. My major is aerospace engineering in my third year, and I'm from New York.
My name is Ryan. I'm from New Jersey originally, third year student in material science and engineering.
Actually, me and my friends are walking on the street, and then a bunch of people came up to us and sent us flyers about this new halal cart, and it happened to be like one of the owners too.
I actually went here with one of my friends, brought me here. He just brought me along to get some dinner, and we saw this new place in town, and I'm a big fan of Share Halal, so.
My name is Kylie Reese. I'm a junior at Penn State. I'm currently majoring in communication science and disorders, minoring in HTFS. I'm from the Pittsburgh area, so I was born in China, but I grew up in Pittsburgh all my life.
My name's Kristen. I'm a sophomore here at Penn State. I'm a marketing major, but I have a minor in graphic design, and I'm from Pittsburgh.
Actually, tonight's my first night here, and my friend and I really love boba tea, and we looked up nearby boba tea places. We found Teadori online, and we saw that it was open till 12 o'clock, so we were like, perfect. So we walked right in, and we just sat down, and I love the vibes. It's very calming with the white, and everyone's playing games, so it's cool. It's a cool place.
One of our friends, like she mentioned, knew about it opening and all that different stuff. But also, my two friends would constantly say, "Oh, we're going to Teadori. Oh, you need to come to Teadori." And personally, I get FOMO, so I was like, I need to check this place out.
Okay, so my parents are from Bangladesh, and their food is usually just spicy, and it has similar spices that halal cart uses, and it makes the food very familiar to me. And also the fact that whenever my family doesn't cook for the day, we just go to halal cart as an alternative. So it's very familiar with my cultural background because it has very similar taste and spices that they use as well. And also back where I'm from, there's a lot of halal carts there, and then I'm just used to buying a lot of food from there.
In New Jersey and New York, yeah, there are lots of halal carts, but personally, my mom never made halal food. I don't think she knows how to make halal food. So I guess the first time I've ever had halal was probably after I came here as a student.
So every Monday night, my friend Sophia and I, we always hang out on Mondays, and we love to just catch up. We've been doing that since freshman year, and I'm a junior now, so it's been 3 years of us just hanging out, having a good, I think we usually stay at the hub and we hang out and talk, but tonight we wanted to change it up. Yeah, I think it's a perfect place to just hang out, and I'll definitely come back again.
Because I feel like a lot of boba shops here in Penn State, the atmosphere doesn't match here. It almost feels like a bit of a rush to get out of the place, especially especially ones along College Ave. It's rare to find a place that you feel obligated to sit down, enjoy it. So they sold me on that, but then once food got added, they were like, you need to try it here, and you really do. And I was like, okay, I've been convinced.
I don't have a strong tie with my Asian heritage. I'm adopted from China, so yeah. So, but I have really loved being able to, if I wanna look to see what my culture's like or what the food's like, I'm an adventurous person when it comes to food. So having places like Teadori, having places like Indian Pavilion, or even just Japanese places downtown, I love trying them out and experiencing new foods. Back at home, I grew up in a very, it was a bubble. A lot of, definitely I was a minority being of Asian descent, so it was a really white population. And so there wasn't many options when it came to food, or really just different cultures and backgrounds. So I think having this accessible to students, even if you are just on a whim one night looking for like boba, coming in and to a place like this, I think it is perfect because you get that culture experience, you get food that's might be different from what you're used to, and yeah, you get to meet people of different backgrounds, and I think that's the beauty of having the options that we do have here at Penn State.
Yeah, I think the fusion is like something that like isn't really seen a lot of places here, because like I feel like there's like at other restaurants it's really like either it's extremely Americanized or it's not, and I don't know, I haven't like I'm also not from like the city of Pittsburgh, so like I'm outside of Pittsburgh, so I haven't like really like I came from like a town that didn't really have a lot of like things outside of like American food too, so it was just like unique to see that.
I think it fits in the culture perfectly because it's one of the only like places that's like open after like 12 or 1. So like a lot of people like go to it after like a party or something, because we're a pretty big party school as well, and it's part of our culture as well.
Actually, I looked this up on Google Maps the other day because I was like, wow, there's a lot of halal places in State College. And there's actually 5. There's 5 halal places in State College, which is kind of a lot for a medium-sized town in Pennsylvania. So I would say, you know, it's pretty well represented. In fact, compared to the number of Arabic people that are in State College, it's kind of a lot. It's nice. A lot of people get drunk and then go to halal cart, so it's a pretty popular local choice.
When like me and my friends like are like, oh, where should we go to eat, especially since like our clubs and such, like if they let out late, it's like, where can we go, we're starving, all this different stuff. And Teadori like opening up later, like especially since like I typically go from class, like I start class at 10 a.m. and then it goes into clubs, and those clubs finish at like 7 or 8. So, you know, like I live on campus too. So it's like another thing where like my friends who are off campus and then I live on campus, it's like, where should we go?
I think it is important for people who do come from backgrounds that might not be, you know, it's a very predominantly white campus, so it's good to find your people, good to find like areas where you can just feel comfortable walking in, and whether that be like the authentic food, whether that be the people who come in, I think it's important to have that sense of belonging, and I think you do that by like either through the people, like through clubs, or just through these spaces and these environments where you get to meet people who are similar minded as you, or share the same background as you. So I do think it is important to have places like this.
Olha as coisas.